So, hello there everyone, and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you a list of 11 FIFA 19 career mode Wonderkids that you may not have even heard of. There are some incredible hidden gems on FIFA 19 for career mode this year, and I'm going to be bringing you a selection of them for you guys to sign in your respective saves, and as I said, you may not even know who any of them are. If you go on to enjoy the video, feel free to slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. Gotta say a massive thank you to OneFootball as well for sponsoring this video. It is a football news app where you can get updates about your favourite team in terms of automatic and live score updates, as well as transfer rumours and just general news and information about the sides that you support. Link will be down in the description for you to go ahead and download that one. Now that we get into the players, and first of all, we've got someone that you may know, but someone that you may also have never heard of because he's new to FIFA 19. This is Felipe Vizu, who plays for Udinese. The Brazilian striker, as I mentioned, is new to FIFA career mode for this year. 75 rated and 21 years of age. He has the potential to grow to 87 in career mode. He is a very, very good player indeed, and one with a very high potential. He's got a release clause. He's usually available for 19 million, but if he hasn't got that, you can probably pick him up for about 12 in the first transfer window. You can see there his finishing, volleys, heading accuracy and ball control are very decent. His physical's not too bad as well. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot is kind of the average, and he's got high attacking work rate, which is always nice for a striker. Goes under the radar a little bit, but sometimes strikers do have low attacking work rate or medium, and it is very frustrating. Moving on to a defensive player now, though, we've got Independiente centre-back Alan Franco, the Argentinian, playing in the Argentinian leagues. Got very decent physicals, actually, apart from his pace, which is a little bit lacking, but obviously you can train that now on FIFA 19 career mode. But his stamina, his strength, and all that sort of stuff is really, really quite decent. Marking, stand tackling, slide tackling is good, as you would expect, of course, for a centre-back, and his heading accuracy is decent as well, so he's a good aerial threat going forward from free kicks and corners. And going along with that, he's got the power header trait as well as the long throw-in, so unfortunately he hasn't really got the pace to take the throw-in and then get back into the box in time to head the ball into the net. Bit of a frustrating one, but he's good from all angles, basically. High defensive work rate as well for the man based in Argentina, and he's got a potential to grow to 85 in career mode. Next up, we have got Abdullah Dabo. This guy is genuinely one of my favourite players on this game, because he's so low rated. You can get him for literally about 800k, but he's got potential to grow to 87. It's absolutely brilliant, and he plays for an obscure team as well. He plays for FC Nantes over in the French league. He's a left mid, but actually, to be honest with you, with his physicals, I'd almost say that you might even be better playing him as a centre mid, which is another position that he can play in. But because he's so young and such a low overall compared to his potential, you can pretty much mould him into whatever you like. If you want to use him as a winger, train his sprint speed, train his dribbling. If you want to use him as a central midfielder, train his passing. It's really up to you, to be honest with you. He is so young and so low rated, as I said at the start. You can just mould him into whatever you want. High attacking work rate, though, is nice. So if you want to play him centrally, it might be worth playing him as an attacking mid. But again, up to you. Abdullah Dabo, though, absolutely phenomenal player. Myron Bardu is someone that I genuinely had no idea existed before making this video, so I'm sure there's quite a few of you that don't know him either, but the AZ Alkmaar striker from the Netherlands has got potential to grow to 85 in career mode once again. He starts at 66, he's a pretty pacey customer with good agility, and also 71 dribbling as well to go along with that one. His ball control, finishing, penalties, and shot power aren't too bad as well, but he's yet another player you've got to be a little bit patient with, to be honest with you. He's not going to be a blockbuster at the start of your career mode save, unless obviously you're in a lower division and you're doing a road to glory, in which case he will be a blockbuster from the start. But if you're using a big team, you'll have to be patient, you'll have to train him, but once he does reach that potential, he will be an absolute animal. High attacking work rate, 3-star weak foot, and 4-star skill moves is always nice. No, sorry, other way around. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot is always nice on a striker. I mean, 4-star skill moves is good as well, but that's not what he's got, unfortunately. Okonkwo is next up, though, from Nigeria. The left winger can play as an attacking mid, plays for Bologna, very pacey customer, as always, when it comes to wingers, seemingly these days. 70 rated at the start of the game and has potential to grow by 15 to 85. Light green attributes there are ball control, crossing, dribbling, and shot power, as well as short passing and curve as well. So he's good with the ball at his feet in terms of dribbling and also distributing. distributing the ball when it comes to his short passing too, which is nice. Speed dribbler is his one and only trait, and the Nigerian man has 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and high attacking work rate, which again is nice for a midfielder. Only medium on defensive, but I mean, I'm sure you can deal with it realistically. I'm sure he'll still track back a relatively decent amount and help his defenders out. We now move on to a defender. We've got Eder Militao from Porto. This, to be honest, is a slightly less obscure one. I'm sure at least half of you will know who this guy is, but the video isn't 11 players you definitely won't know, it's 11 players you may. I mean, it's a slight obscurity. Look, the point is, Eder Militao is, again, new to the game for this year, I believe. Playing for Porto, can play as a centre-back or a right-back. The Brazilian is 75 rated at the start of the game and has one of the best potentials in this video. He can grow to 86. Interestingly enough, for a man who's got, a centre-back primarily, he's got speed dribbling as a trait, which I find very interesting. Might even be worth playing him as a fullback for that reason. High defensive work rate, again, is always quite nice. 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Weak foot is a little bit of an annoyance, especially if you're playing him as a centre-back. If you're playing him as a right-back, it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever what his weak foot is, because he'll always swing the ball in on his right. Wisli is the next player. That's it. Just Wes. Big old Wes. 77 rated. He does look pretty huge, actually, to be honest with you. He's flipping massive, but the 21-year-old from Brazil, playing for Club Bruges over in the Belgian Pro League. He has got potential to grow to 85. This is yet another player I had no idea existed until making this video, but he looks a very decent player. 95 strength at the start of the game is borderline illegal, to be honest with you, and his shot power is very good too. Dribbling, finishing, very decent. His pace is alright. He just seems like a generally extremely powerful striker, which is quite good on this game. Like, having a powerful striker is quite overpowered on this game, so I would definitely recommend him. 4-star skill moves as well, 6'3", very good in the air, and a high attacking and defensive work rate. Honestly, I'd be tempted to get him in on my own career mode saves and series, so for you guys, I would definitely recommend him. Emil Ordero is the one and only goalkeeper in this video. He plays for Juventus, but I think he's currently out on loan. Might be Sampdoria, I can't quite remember what team he's out on loan to, but unfortunately he is not available in the first transfer window or the first season. However, if you are looking for a slightly cheaper option when it comes to a goalkeeping wonderkid, I would definitely suggest picking him up in season number 2. He'll still be 22, he'll probably be about 73 or 74 overall, so you can probably get him for maybe 6 or 7 million pounds. He's a very solid goalkeeper overall, very decent, 85 potential on him, which means he can grow by plus 14 from his starting overall, and we all know training goalkeepers is extremely easy, so definitely get amongst that one. Vladislav Supriaga is another Ukrainian-based player. There's so many of these playing for Shakhtar and mainly actually for Dynamo Kiev, who are obviously new to FIFA this year. Zygankov, Shaparenko, but this guy is also very talented as well. Vladislav Supriaga is a striker from Ukraine, 18 years of age, starts at 65 overall, very good dribbling and ball control, better than his finishing, which is interesting for a striker, but obviously he's got lots of room to grow. He's only 18 years of age, and he's got a potential of 84. Probably the lesser known of the Ukrainian wonderkids, or the new boys for this year, like Zygankov and Shaparenko, but this guy really holds his own as well, and I'm sure you could train him beyond that 84 potential with a little bit of effort. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and medium attacking and defensive work rate on him. The penultimate player though in this video is Aurelien Chouameni. I think I pronounced that right, or Chouameni, not entirely sure, but he plays for Bordeaux, defensive midfielder naturally, but also can play a little bit further forward as a central mid. 71 rated at the start of the game with good sprint speed, aggression, jumping, and strength in terms of physicals and mentals, and onto his technicals page, he's got a good ball control, stand tackling, and also short passing as well, which is a nice little mix, actually, for a defensive mid. It's nice to see that he's good on the ball, that he's good at getting the ball off other people, and that he's good at also then distributing the ball once he's won it back off the opposition. It's a nice little mix, and I love seeing that on a defensive mid. I don't want to see a defensive mid that just tackles everything, or that's just good at passing. It's nice to see that he's got a mix of solid attributes in different areas for a midfielder. 18 years of age, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Would have been nice to see him maybe with higher defensive work rate, but I'm being a little bit picky there. He also has 85 potential, much like, though, the final player in this video, who is Samuel Granzer. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't think it's actually Grand Sir, as in, like, granddad. I I don't know, look, I'm being an idiot. Samuel Granser, basically, is the final player in this vid. Can play on both wings, extremely pacey, extremely agile, and good balance on him as well. Ball control, crossing, dribbling, shot power, curve, long passing, and short passing, all light green stats as well. So we've got an abundance of very decent attributes already to say he's nowhere near his potential, which is 85, so room for him to grow by plus 11 from 74 at the start of the game. He plays for Monaco, as I mentioned, quite versatile, can play on both wings from France, and it's good that he can play on both wings because he's got 4-star weak foot as well, which sort of accommodates that. Only 3-star skill moves, but again, being quite picky there. He was the final player in this video. That is the end of the 11 Wonderkids that you may have never heard of on FIFA 19 career mode. Drop your suggestions for any more down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to make a part 2 if you guys enjoyed this one. And if you did enjoy the video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at the official FNG and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.